What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 86. If you're listening on Spotify, the 86 live. This is your boy AT back with another match review. And before we get started, I would like to apologize for releasing this late. It's been a weird week on a personal level, so I haven't been able to record as quickly as I wanted. Hopefully, everything is fixed and I'll get these videos out quickly, and I'll get the next match preview and actually a new video that I'm coming up that's regarding the transfer window. Hopefully they'll be out soon, so make sure you guys keep your eyes on ears on that. So let's get started on the match review. Before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, share, comment, all that good stuff, and follow on all the social media accounts: Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, all of it. The links are in the description below, so make sure you guys follow that. And finally, let's get started with the match review: West Brom v Arsenal. But yeah, West Brom and Arsenal. Listen, going into the match, I had hope that we were gonna win. However, the way in how we won it, I didn't expect that, because like the fashion of it, the way Arsenal moved the ball, and the way how quickly they were moving it, and how attacking they were, and how it clicked, I wasn't expecting that. Only reason because, listen, we know how Arsenal been this season. Yes, we've won our last 3 games, but this season we've been disjointed. Some players have been uninterested, and when you're looking around, the club in itself has been there's been some toxic headlines about Arsenal this season. So going into any match, I always go cautious. As an Arsenal fan, that's when you have to be cautious, and you have to keep that in mind of anything can happen with us, especially in this year's Premier League season. Let's be real, it's not just us. Every team around us is just, everyone's going up and down, and Arsenal is just Arsenal. Every season they have that. So the way we won it, I was very surprised, but I was happy because everyone in that team is showing why they deserve to wear the shirt, and they deserve to get the praise, and they're proving their worth right now, and I'm very happy with that. The only thing is, you waited this long to pull out these kind of performances. It makes you question what the ambition is going to be in the transfer window for January, because listen, we're in January now, January 2021, and when you're looking at it, the fact that these players are performing right now, as we're in the transfer window, I just hope the board is not going to take that as a sign to not go into the transfer window and be ambitious. We still need to buy players. We still need to get players out of our team. We need to make moves. And hopefully these results we've been getting the last 3 games, they're not going to paper over the cracks when it comes to the situation that's happening in our team. We have problems in our team, and it's gonna take this transfer window and the next one, and maybe one more after that, to fix this team entirely and get Arteta the player he needs, and that way we can finally move forward as a team, finally. But as a game in itself, West Brom, listen, they didn't stand a chance. From minute 1, we were on these guys, and the way Arsenal just moved the ball with Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe, Lacazette, Aubameyang, these guys, that front 4 gave West Brom a torrid time, and the way they exchanged the passes going into the final third of West Brom's box, the way they just attacked them, West Brom didn't have an answer to that. And really and truly, if we're looking at it on the balance of play, these guys could have lost like 8-0. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it was just one of those matches. It was great to see as an Arsenal fan because we're not used to that this season. So watching the way we played, I was very happy. And during the game in itself, we had 21 shots to West Brom's 7. That's a lot. And we had 12 shots on target, and West Brom had 3. And for most parts, we dominated the possession. I think the final possession came out as 62% possession that we had to their 38, which is some ridiculous number. So, look, I can only praise them for this performance. And at the end of the day, there's a saying: you can only beat what's in front of you, and that's what we're doing right now. And I'm happy because we're beating the teams that are in front of us. That was the issue we were facing. A few weeks ago, we weren't able to beat teams like Burnley. We weren't able to beat Everton. These kind of things. So now we're seeing these kind of wins. It makes us, hopeful for the season. Yes, we're in 11th spot right now. We're in 11th place. But we're only 9 points, I believe, off of third spot. Third place, which is ridiculous. The fuck is this Premier League table? You're just looking at it, it's a mess. So, but yeah, this game in itself, I was very happy with the performance of every single player. And going into the match, actually, remember on my match preview, I specifically requested, I said, listen, I don't want to see a midfield of Elneny and Xhaka. Take one of them out and play either Willock, or you could play Ceballos, you could play an Ainsley in that midfield alongside either Xhaka or Elneny. But you have to take one of them out. And that's what Arteta did. He started Xhaka, dropped Elneny, which I thought was right because I think Xhaka has done more than Elneny in the past few games. Put in Ceballos there, which is already somewhat an established midfield from the last season, and we proceeded, and the way we were moving the ball in the transitions, it was great. That's why I think Ceballos is a better midfield player, especially now that we don't have Thomas Partey the last few weeks. It would have been better for us to have either Xhaka or Elneny and then next to them Ceballos, because he's a player that's reliable when it comes to these transitions. He can move the ball really quickly, and he could be that link between defense and attack, especially in that field. Grab the ball, he's going to pass it. The only weakness he has in him is sometimes he tries to overdo stuff. When you get him the ball, he likes to do those. He likes to get a little bit flair, and then he likes to spin around, holds on to the ball too much, and which he ends up losing the ball. But listen, every player has their flaws, but I'd rather take that kind of risk with him, because at least I know he's going to try to play the ball in a positive way, which is going forward, something that Elneny is not going to offer us. So I was happy to see him start. And then the front four, Martinelli didn't play the game at all. And listen, I understand, this guy just came back from an injury, and him actually being back from injury is why this team is all of a sudden having that energy to perform. Let's be real, yes, he didn't play the game against West Brom, but he got back against Man City. Let's be real, he was the best player on that pitch, even though we lost. And then he came off, and you're thinking, oh, he got injured. And then the next game he started against Chelsea. Great performance by him, in my opinion. Then he repeated that against Brighton, which, let's be real, he didn't have the best game of his life at Brighton. But at the end of the day, it's guys like him, the young players, that are coming in and putting the energy to the team. And right now, I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy because these young players are showing the experienced players what it means to wear, this badge. I was going to point at the Adidas badge, but I meant the Arsenal badge. You know what I mean? But these young players are showing what it means to play for Arsenal Football Club. These shirts. And that's something that we've been missing. And listen, even a guy like Willian coming in, which, by the way, we're going to get into that. But Willian coming in, he knows he's done starting now. Let's be real, he's not going to get much game time because you have Saka, who's out of position, playing in right wing, doing a lot. Saka scores again. That's his second goal in 3 games. and he has a few assists in him. This guy is on smoke. And then Smith Rowe got another assist yesterday. Not yesterday, sorry. Smith Rowe got another assist the last match. Lacazette's been on fire recently. 5 goals in 4 games. Like, that's what we've been asking, because when when Aubameyang is not scoring, you're thinking to yourself, who's going to be that guy that's going to score consistently for us? And now Lacazette has been on that, and I just hope he continues this form, and I hope Arteta, gives him the confidence that he needs, keeps him in the starting lineup. When he's playing well, play him on merit, instead of taking him out and then try to tinker with the front line and then killing this guy's confidence. I hope he doesn't do that, because Lacazette right now, yes, it's biased, he's my favorite player, but at the same time, he's justified right now. Look what he's doing, So I'm happy with the way Arsenal performed the last game. First goal, Kieran Tierney. Listen, this guy cost us 25 million, as he's our left back, right? In comparison to Ben Chilwell at Chelsea, who costs 50 million, but Tierney is twice the player that Chilwell is, but we got him at half price. That just shows just because you're an expensive player, that doesn't mean you're better. And he's showing Chilwell how to be a proper left back, and the second goal beautifully worked. It's reminiscent of the Wenger days. The way we moved the ball, and then the 1-2 football, the one-touch football, you're just passing it, just forwards and just slicing defenses open. It was just beautiful to see. And then third goal, listen, Fox in the box, Lacazette got that chance, he bangs it in. Fourth goal, same thing, Tierney puts in the cross. This guy Tierney, man, like KT3 Tierney, he knows how to put them balls in. This guy knows how to cross. He knows how to shoot with his... Listen, his goal, the first goal, the guy shot it with his right foot, with his weaker foot. That's not his weaker foot. Look, this guy was man of the match, deserving so. And I'm very happy with what I'm seeing right now. And you can see how excited I am, because as an Arsenal fan, we haven't had a lot to be excited about this season. But, the last 3 games, we've been kind of, how do I say this? It's been a breath of fresh air for us, and it's great to see. And listen, the Willian situation, listen, I don't understand why Willian is coming on instead of Pepe now, even as a substitute, which I don't get. But listen, at the end of the day, hopefully Pepe also needs to raise his level. Seeing how Saka's performing, look, he knows his spot's not safe, but we'll get into that another time. But as of now, I'm really happy. The next game is going to be Newcastle in the FA Cup on Saturday. So I will be doing a match preview for that. And I will be doing a live stream. But details on that on the next video. Thank you for watching this. Let me know what you guys think about the performance Arsenal have done so far, how well you think Arsenal have done so far leading up to the next game, the past 3 games, even just the West Brom game. Leave a comment, all the links are in the description, so follow all the social accounts, follow Twitch, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, share, and comment, all that good stuff. And until next time, see you later, peace out, and come on, you Gunners. Thank you.